welcome. Beautiful Sunday evening here at the Charleston Gymnasium. We have the Chafetz Chaim Cavaliers playing against the YFR Falcons. Me, Huda Diamond, unfortunately JJ Ashraf unable to join us tonight, but we're here with Ari Wynn. Ari?
Yep. Second week in a row, subbing in.
Yeah, you're basically a regular here. Viewers at home don't know what the original crew is like. Ari Wynn maybe trying to leave his mark for the broadcast for the varsity season coming up soon.
The record.
Chafetz Chaim of Brooklyn's record is 4-1, and YFR is undefeated on the season so far, 4-0. This game is huge for playoff positioning.
Wow.
The winner of this game takes a lead on the standings. How does that work? We have the undefeated YFR team with a loss falling to 4-1, and Chafetz Chaim would be a half a game in front of them with the 5-1 record.
Can you hear? I hear Diamond, but I hear someone speak. I
All
haven't
right.
spoke yet. Wait.
Make it louder. All right, ready for tip-off. Your starting lineup.
Tip
Big
off.
man in the middle, Sultan, with the power forward at number 6, Dahari. Finkelstein, Guggenheim, and Braun round out the other players for the Chafetz Chaim Cavaliers, and we're off. YFR was the tip, and Bustila is going to take it up. Bustila, he's a good shooter. Him and Guggenheim, they share a background in Camp Roman where we saw them looking at each other.
The ball movement, YFR.
Yeah, YFR doesn't rely on the heroics of one player. They spread the ball around. You see a lot of ball movement as Braun comes up with the steal, loses it out of bounds. Well, you see a lot of ball movement and a lot of sharing, and not one player doing it all. It's a joint effort, and it's helped them to an undefeated record so far in the year, 4-0.
We saw the
go.
we saw the YFR team earlier before the game started, practicing their ball movement, and they were on point.
Moving the ball around a lot, that's what they do. We saw them practicing. Pre-game drills usually involve layup lines and stuff like that, but they had it looked like a full workout. It was an ugly basketball with a lot of deflections and steals. To start off, Hermes, no good on the three, and Sultan gets that rebound. Braun gives it up to Guggenheim, and he's going to bring it into the front court. A full court defense from Wisnicki, and he loses it. Bustila gets the steal. Had an open man down court and missed it. Hermes hits him now, misses the fast break layup. That was a weird sequence, but Braun with the heads-up play to knock it off out of bounds off of YFR. We've seen both of these teams haven't really gotten into much of a rhythm yet. A lot of turnovers, a couple missed open layup, and you want to see them capitalize. Who has to take charge right now for one of these teams to take an early lead?
Both of these teams are huge defensively. But what happened last time Chafetz Chaim was playing against YFR, most of the points were scored at the free throw line. Like all the clutch points towards the end of the game were at the free throw line. So we got to see the big man taking it in, not being afraid to put it up, and hitting the free throws.
Yeah, well, we see Dahari missed a free throw there, and I've said it a million times on these broadcasts. You have to hit free throws. If you get to the line and you don't hit the free throws, it doesn't put an onus on the defense to play honest defense. They have no issue with fouling you, obviously foul trouble, but meaning giving up points, they have no issue putting you at the free throw line. Chafetz Chaim hits the second one, and they're up 1-0.
Foul on Guggenheim. Guggenheim's a great defender, but you got to watch out for those slaps. Try to slap at the ball, you miss, you hit the arm, and that's a foul.
Yeah, well, last week we saw fouling was a huge theme of the game. Darche ended up with less than 5 players available at the end of OT because of fouls. Not something you see very often. The ball movement has to an ugly shot.
Guggenheim tipped it there.
Yeah, you know what? Great closeout by Guggenheim, not getting under the feet of the shooter, staying high, getting to the ball. On the side before the shot. Honestly, I thought it could have been continuation, but he's going to inbound from the side. It's already 2 early fouls on YFR in the half. Braun looking to inbound.
Having more fouls than points, it's never good. Oh, he finds Sultan open. Guggenheim for the layup. Up. No shot. 3 seconds. That's what, in this league, the big men really got to watch out for that. We see on all teams,
Yeah, as YFR calls a timeout.
YFR.
But calling 3 seconds in the paint is really, it's just giving the ball over to the other team for free. You don't get any offensive set, you got no possession, you got no momentum, and it's lazy basketball, not realizing how long you're in the paint, and it's getting, there's a big penalty to pay for it, and it's a loss of a possession.
Yep.
10 seconds to go to the timeout, and not much going on here. Obviously, the game's probably going to pick up, but it's a 1-0 lead for Chofetz Chaim.
Looking more like hockey right now.
Yeah. Speaking of hockey, the Mesivta Hockey League kicking off on December 30th, I believe.
31st. Motzei Shabbos.
Yeah. Well, we've seen the Mesivta leagues grow momentously. We have the football league, now the basketball league, successful for a couple of years, and now this hockey league. But this is the basketball league, not the hockey league, to those at home. I know it might be confusing due to the 1-0 score, but we're going to look to see more of a basketball-like output from these players.
Oh.
Nice back cut, not the intention, and a steal for Guggenheim. Great trapping, great defense, and we're going to see what Chofetz Chaim can do out of this. A hard screen by Nahari.
What a move.
Beautiful Euro, silky smooth into the paint. Guggenheim with the finish. That was beautiful. That was textbook drive. Hard to the hole, and then a Euro step for the soft finish. We haven't seen a lot of aggressiveness yet. We saw a lot of ball movement, which is always a great thing to see as Hermes got some paint. But you need somebody to be aggressive once they get the ball movement to lead to an open shot. And we just see excessive passing. There's another 3-second call is called, this time on Hermes. Which is weird to see due to the fact that he's a guard. He usually spends most of his time out on the perimeter, and that time gets called for the paint. Circus shot, no good.
YFR has great ball movement here. Up. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? It was a subtle move, but it was a travel. He jumped up while holding the ball on that rebound, and the Chofetz Chaim is going to retain possession.
It's a tough turnover to get. You just got a defensive board, they press, and right away you lose. That should be a technical there.
Yeah, you know what?
They had 6 guys on the
Substitution
court.
failed to do it in time, and Braun's going to stay on the floor for right now, but they do get Hasselstein in.
It's 5 minutes, and YFR is yet to score.
You know what? This is a testament to the great defense, as YFR gets a nice offensive rebound. But this is a testament to the tough defense of one of the juggernauts of this league, Chofetz Chaim. Sinetsky, another open look. They have to be able to put up these shots once they get open, otherwise nothing's going to happen. Give Busquila some room, a deep three, rims in and out. Hasselstein with the rebound. A full court lead, and they lost the leak out player down court, 5-0. YFR still not on the board. Let's see if they can get on with this possession here. Busquila bring the ball up. Hermes gets the ball. You know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen Wisnicki as a foul is called. Wisnicki's really been their leader, even though he's not necessarily the leading scorer every game. This time they got the successful sub.
Braun subs out. We have both the Haris in at the moment.
Oh, in and out. Offensive rebound. There's Wisnicki, but he misses the shot. Tough defense. Full court defense. You just got to make sure not to foul in a position where he can't score. And that was a nice take. If that would have gone in, that would have been a highlight. Gabi Newman put that on a short, but he couldn't get it to fall.
For 3.
Hermes in the corner, no good.
Nahari
with the rebound. They lost sight of Hermes. And what's the call? They call a foul on Guggenheim. Pushes him out of bounds, and that's going to be his second, I believe.
His second of the game. Guggenheim's a real aggressive player.
Yeah, and you see Braun checking in for Guggenheim right now because of foul trouble. Braun just subbed out, but he's going to come back in because of the inability to stay out of foul trouble.
Guggenheim on offense as well. He goes up to the paint. He goes up for a layup. No fear. Goes up against anyone.
Yeah, well, you can't be successful if you're scared of going to the rim, because those are the best looks you're ever going to get in a game. If you're scared to go up strong against the big men, you're never going to, get those tough buckets. As Nahari goes up strong.
Oof, someone's out.
Looks like Adler is in pain.
Are we getting a coach's timeout?
I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I believe on the way up, Nahari got Adler caught a shoulder to the face from Nahari.
It looks like he landed on the ankle.
Oh, I thought that was a shot to his face.
Foul on the one that's hurt as well. Wow.
Yeah, that just adds insult to injury.
You gotta watch out. Dahari, he's a big guy. He is.
Yeah, well,
You see
his-
monster screens by Dahari.
Yeah.
Goes up, gets rebounds, and a hustler. You see him hustle back every single play.
Yeah, well, he's a tank out there. He's hard to get by on the screens. He's hard to box out for the rebounds. He's just a big body down low.
It's also his second look at the free throw this game.
Yeah, this is the second trip to the free throw line. 50% of the game. He went one-on-one the first time there. I misses that. You hear the audible groan after that ugly miss. Not what you want to see out of your star player. 5-0, closing in on 12 minutes of the half. It's 50% on the night.
Wow.
Looks at his dad.
6-0. 8 minutes of game time. And
Now you
YFR
see-
is yet to get on the board.
You see an adjustment right there, getting with Snicky to bring the ball up as he dives into the paint. No call, but that's what you got to see from your players. Once they get the ball with a little bit of space, not passing it, which is obviously always good, but sometimes extra passing isn't great, and you want to be aggressive to make sure you get that pass. As a steal, aggressive to Snicky. Down the lane,
In the
tough
paint.
take, no good, and rebounded by the aforementioned Dahari. Dahari on
Bringing it
Safari,
up.
he's driving down court.
Point
Tipped
guard.
away.
Up. Wow, that was
All
4
good possession.
tips in
Sidney
a row
Felder checks
by
in.
YFR.
Snicky's looking aggressive. He's got that look on his face
Into the
you don't want
corner
to see
for
as a
three.
defense. No good. Offensive rebound. Goes up strong. And a timeout called by Chofetz. Inability to box out. Offensive rebound. 2 tough points in a row. And YFR getting on the board quickly 2 times in a row. And it's 6-4. Scoreboard 6-4.
6-4.
Let's see if we got that adjustment. Thank you, Zach Hessler. Shout out of the game. Always finds his way into the broadcast. And this time, making sure he fixes that error on the scoreboard.
The stands tonight.
You know what?
Active over there. Missing a middle section. But chilling.
Yeah, feeling
Back
a little
to
bit
the
bald.
You can't really tell if they're Chofetz fans or Darkley fans.
No. The
But
beautiful thing about this league is that so many different yeshivas and schools and everything, they have something in common. It's that they play in this very gymnasium every Sunday afternoon.
bronze.
It's a back screen by Sultan. But they all end up here watching basketball, whether or not their game is happening. With Snicky bringing it up,
Wow.
he got fouled, no call, high off the backboard. Offensive rebound, swing, Hermes for 3. He drills it.
YFR with the
First
lead.
lead of the game, a 7-0 run. And Chofetz Chaim's going to have to stop the bleeding. They got Guggenheim in the game to try to get some offensive leadership.
Time to
take
Bron.
it back. And Hermes jumps the gap.
Will he hit the?
Fast break layup, interesting layup. Saw Guggenheim swipe at the ball. Hermes protected it with his body and then went with no glass on the fast break layup. As Double Buskila is going to look to check in. Wow. And Dahari goes
Dahari
down hard.
going up.
Where Snicky
Wow.
looks at the ref like he wanted an offensive foul.
But look at that, wow.
Yeah.
Again, at the line, Dahari.
Body's going flying.
Well, IFR has 4 fouls. Is he bleeding? Because he just
wow.
walked out covering his nose.
10 minutes into the game, and we already have 2 injuries. We have Adler with the ankle. Hopefully he feels a little bit better soon.
Time stop?
Now we have
What happened?
Dahari. Yeah, well, injury timeout. This is an interesting situation.
Think he
On the
did.
way to the free throw line, yeah.
Wow. Look at Sultan, man. He is, wow. He is big. I would hate to go up against him in the paint. Especially a box out here. Wow. Up.
They're very long,
Wow,
they're
Dahari.
very big, and
plugs
inspirational.
his
He runs
nose
to the
with a
bathroom, gets makeshift nose plug thing. With Snicky checking on him, making sure he's okay.
His
Love
fifth
to
and
see that
sixth shots
sportsmanship.
of the night at the free throw line.
Yeah, well, when you're such a combination of size and strength, you got to the line very often, and this is his 5th and 6th time, like you said. Let's see, shooting 50% on the night. Adds to that number.
We are 5 for 6. I'm 3 for 5.
Yeah, that math was a little bit off.
60% on the night.
Quick math. Shout out, who's your math teacher?
Mr. Graski.
Shout out Mr. Gillespie.
From the ball is
Russian
live.
Mafia himself.
Oh,
Good.
Look at Sultan right there. Boxes him out.
Yeah, well, Sultan didn't come up with a rebound, but they got that offensive rebound anyway.
Sultan going side to side. Doesn't want to get a 3-second call again.
Hardy for three. No good. Interesting shot.
Guggenheim again. Wow.
Tough take. Another offensive rebound. Yarmulke's flying in the air. Corralled by Buskila and secured. And YFR is going to let this extend the lead right now. No look into the corner. Shannon. Rainbow shot. Wow, that just made us pouring outside and it's pouring in the gym after that brought the clouds down.
YFR is up 12-7. Coming back from 6-0.
Yeah, really great response. Started off down 6-0. Now they're going on a 12-1 run. They got 12-3 as Sultan gets the easy bucket down low. Beautiful find.
The ref picking up the Yarmulke. Wow.
Yeah, gets it out of the way. We already have one ankle injury on the day. You don't want to make a second. Buskila thought about it. Decides not to. Move around. Beautiful ball movement.
They are living at the 3-point line tonight.
Yeah, well, a lot of teams live and die by the 3-point line. And, you know, sometimes it works like it is now. A couple of quick threes.
Wow.
Steal by Felder. Athletic finish in the air. Maneuvers, contorts his body. And the little guy. Doing work. You know what? The positive about being so small on the basketball court is that you're very quick and elusive. A lot of time defense doesn't see you there. You get that quick steal.
He finds him.
Nice extra dribble, fakes the defense out. Swing. Air ball.
Okay, we're good.
Coach making sure Hermie knows to shoot that every time. Because you know what? Even though it was a bad miss, it was a nice look. Beautiful ball movement leads to an open shot.
Hits the high post. Hits Sultan.
Loses it out of bounds. Other way.
As a big man, you gotta be hitting those.
Yeah, you're down there on the block.
Especially being down 5. Wow.
Yeah, so it's as easy of a shot that you're gonna get. And being down on the block, that's, you know, you're never gonna have defense sagged off you like that, and he really just missed an opportunity.
I don't know why I just said wow. I said wow, and I have no reason to say it. Okay.
Well, you know what? It's always good to find the positive. I'm not sure what you found the positive. As YFR is finding a positive right now with their outside shooting.
That's their 3rd or 4th 3 on the night.
Yeah, you know what? They got to make sure they close out on the shooters. YFR's ball movement is breaking apart this zone. As Jablonski checks in for the first time, knocked away. Hermes is pointing it to be off of Clevett's-Klein, but it's going to stay the same way. And Clevett's-Klein stalling on offense right now. They're looking like the little train that couldn't. And they're going to have to put some...
Guggenheim up to the shooter in the corner. Foul.
Yeah.
A foul at the 3.
Bad closeout.
It's never a good move.
That's just bad IQ.
3 shots at the foul line, and if they hit it, that's could be a possibility of a 4-point play. Yeah,
well, we've seen a theme so far of not being able to hit free throws, and let's see if they can change the narrative at the line with a couple of makes here. Like I was saying before, this offense is stalling out. They're going to need to put some coal into that engine. It's an interesting free throw look.
Finkelstein misses the first one.
You know what I realized? Me being a lefty, I don't think my shot form is so weird, but you realize lefties always have an interesting look as he gets out with the fall. Bahari is a lefty.
This one is live.
Finkelstein is a lefty. Finkelstein's shot kind of reminds me of Kevin Durant's, how he brings it, he kind of crouches down and brings it from his opposite side all the way across his body. Gets
like
2
my
to fall. No, you don't have a fall.
I bring it from one side to like the middle, and it sometimes works, depending on the day.
Yeah.
Taking it up.
Well, we were talking about hitting free throws, and as the travels called.
This league with travels,
you know, they're on top of it, and they're not wrong 99% of the time when they call. Yarmulke with Snicky's gotta get clips. Did he just get a haircut or something?
He got bobby pins right next to Schmiel.
It looks
and
like
Zach. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he got a haircut. Nice haircut, by the way.
17-11. YFR. With 4.5 minutes to play.
Another Euro step out to Jablon.
Jablonski for 3,
little
misses
bit
it.
long.
Oh, tips it. Guggenheim gets it.
Finkelstein for 3. No good. He got his own rebound. Move it around. They're going to reset.
He pressed.
Up, tough take. Oh! And 1. Guggenheim going strong. Beats him at the apex and finishes. Going to the line and 1 opportunity. What a highlight. Beautiful take by Guggenheim.
What I just realized, seeing Felder, he set a pick. One of the big men on Havatayim set a pick against Felder. And being a little guy, Felder just went right around him. So there are pros to being little in the game of basketball.
Yeah, well, ooh, the ugly free throw claims off the backboard,
Get their
but
board.
retains
Watch out.
possession.
Oh, Felder's back.
He was going to take a 3 on like we were talking about. He's small and elusive, and Guggenheim didn't see him coming. The hot pass throughout the handle, but Kazakhstan gets it back. And a couple quick points.
4 points on that possession.
Now, we went from an 8-point lead to a 2-point lead. Chavetz Chaim chipping away.
6-2.
What?
6-2.
Oh, that's 6-2. What? Okay. Out of the corner, Hermes over to Wisnicki. Wisnicki at the top, surveys the defense, moves, bounce pass. Wisnicki sizing him up, 1-on-1. He's going to look to make a move, gets it to the corner. You see no dribbling, no assertive action. As Busquilla, another rainmaker, he drills that 3.
They have been killing it from the 3-point line. All their points are on 3-pointers and fast breaks.
Chavetz Chaim.
Guggenheim to answer. Doesn't respond. Same team goes up to the board. Guggenheim hits him in the corner.
Right now are in heavy favor of Chavetz Chaim. As an easy opportunity lost between the legs, and it's going to go the other way.
It is.
We were saying about this YFR team. They're going to have to, Chavetz Chaim is going to have to close out on the 3-point line. As the sub did not happen legally, and Dahari's going to have to stay on the bench.
The clock is running, and we have 2 minutes, a little more than 2 minutes to go on the half.
20-15, and if Chavetz Chaim is going to want to keep this game in their favor, they're going to have to close out much harder on the 3-point line. Obviously smartly and without fouling. Moving it around.
Guggenheim's usually more of an aggressive defender, but he has 2 fouls already.
Yeah, that's exactly, you got that right. He started off the game with early foul trouble, with Wisnicki missing the shot. And not being able to be as aggressive as he would like to be on the defensive end. Guggenheim, middle of the paint, goes up another.
In the bonus now on the shot, so it doesn't matter, but YFR has 7 fouls.
Well, you know what? You see Guggenheim get into the middle of the paint. YFR is going to have to make sure that they close the gap on top of the key and not let him get down to the middle of the paint like that. But every time he's gotten to the middle, he's gone up strong, athletically, and he's either gone to the line or finished strong over the top. Shmuel Weiss, our trusty scorebook man, trying to get the attention of YFR's coach.
Guggenheim hit the first one. Dahari in the paint.
Dahari gets in.
Love to see it.
And you know what? Let's see if he could still finish this 2-point.
2 for 2.
That's it. Under a minute to go. 3-point lead for YFR. Chavetz Chaim is going to look to close out strong. YFR is going to look to extend the lead.
You heard that. 25, 3 fouls.
Yeah, Adler, you know what? He's one of their starters. And when you have a starter in foul trouble, it just ruins your rotation.
Puts it up.
Offensive rebound by YFR.
White
comes landing out of bounds. Chavetz Chaim is going to look to either close within 1 or tie it up, depending on shot selection here.
Chavetz Chaim down by 3 with 30 seconds left on the half.
Dribbling at the top of the key. It looks like Guggenheim might hold for 1. Good thing we're not in the NBA because you'd have a 24-second shot clock violation. Sometimes with these games,
And I'm correct. I'm pretty sure high school has or maybe it's college.
No, college has a 30-second. Yeah, you're right about that.
They didn't hold it, but they lost it. YFR has it. They're reaching.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was because it looked like he was trying to save the possession. Missed, fouled, with 3.6 seconds left to go.
18 what?
And they're not in the bonus, so it's going to be on the side, it looks like.
Those fouls are actually permissible now.
I don't know what that means.
Allowable.
Fouls are never permissible.
Because there's 2.3 seconds left, and they have 2 fouls before the shots.
Before bonus.
Before the
so
bonus. So
yeah, I mean,
they should just foul.
Well, somebody who's not in foul trouble, if they would be smart, as a buzzer beater attack, no good, falls short.
And quick half. Wow, we are at halftime already. With the score, 20-17. YFR in the lead.
17. You know what? These two juggernauts in first and second place, grappling for playoff position as the, 4 teams are making the playoffs this year, and 4 teams are locked into the playoffs.
What a season it's been for them.
But the one thing to lose is playoff positioning. There's nothing better than that home court advantage. You got the easier matchup. You got the easier bracket side. Where's the away court?
You'd always rather be playing the 4 seed.
Yaakov Lauber joins us. Always good to see him. Comes here. We're going places, man. Yeah. We're going places.
Shout out to Chofetz Chaim for getting us
to
live.
For all the support, getting behind us. Thank you, David Cohn, for trying to get us onto the YU. Trying to get us onto the YU stream. It wasn't successful this first time, but hopefully more in store in the future for us.
We have 1 game left on the season, actually.
Yeah, one game?
1 week, and this is the second to last week.
Really?
Next week is Hanukkah vacation.
Okay.
Wishing everyone a happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah to all. Hope you guys got good presents. Hope you guys eat some good donuts and latkes. Comment down below, foodie segment of the day. What would you rather, latkes or jelly donuts? Well, not jelly donuts, but donuts in general. But yeah, you're right. This is the second to last week of the season. Huge game for the 4 playoff teams that are playing actually all against each other today, as Netzach and May are going to be facing off a little bit later.
But with the end of the JV season closely coming, approaching soon, varsity is starting up as well.
Yeah, all of these teams in the playoff picture here. May, Chofetz Chaim, YFR.
Is Chofetz Chaim going to have a team this year?
Yeah, I believe
for
so.
varsity? Okay.
Darche is probably going to have a team.
Darche has, yes.
They're probably, Netzach. They're going to be.
Darche had 2 teams last year.
They did, and the year before that. Let's see if they decide to go with the 2 teams or combine their talent and go with the 1 team. But we see all these teams getting ready for the end of this season, and these schools getting ready, gearing up for the oncoming varsity season.
Halfway to the halftime break.
Now, this is the first time we're going to implement this segment, but we want to thank Rabbi Greenfield, shout out to Rabbi Greenfield, for coming up with this idea. According to this fortune cookie, your Chinese word of the day is Kali. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Kaliji. I don't have a Chinese accent. But in case you K-A-L-I-J-I. But in case you ever wanted to know how to say curry chicken in Chinese, that is the way to do it.
Yes. There you have it, the newest segment.
Your Chinese word of the day.
We should bring a shoe segment, because I've been looking around and some of the players got some nice shoes on.
Herbie's wearing those Kyrie Irvings. Ooh, we might have to ban those from this gym.
Yes. After recent events.
See, it looks like Wisnicki is repping the Dames. Damian Lillard, always nice shoes and great player. Out to the Chofetz Chaim side, we see Guggenheim also wearing Kyrie's. See, we got a nice pair of Currys over there. I believe Curry 8s. Yeah, we got some LeBrons by Sultan. I'm not a sneakerhead, so I only recognize the player shoes. No.
Whoa. We're on live. You can't see.
But
Get my dunk? Come on.
oh, let's just end with Snicky dunks.
With the soccer ball.
How about it? I did not. No. So we run it back. Oh, he didn't dunk it. Wow, he got our hopes up just to shatter them minutes later.
Simcha Tzvi Klein is able to dunk. I've seen him throw it down a couple times before the game.
Well,
that's what they said about ours.
We're looking to see if Wisnicki could be dunking in the varsity seasons to come in his illustrious career. Varsity this year. You're playing? All right, let's see about it.
I think my brother is wanting to.
Was in varsity.
If only Kadosh was in varsity.
I have a brother.
For those who
in
don't know
JV.
about the legend of Yechiel Kadosh, he had 23 points dropped on his head in the playoffs by a leader, a captain, Yehuda Diamond. That was definitely a great game to watch, a spectacle. And
Five,
Yechiel Kadosh is no longer with us in
three,
the NBA.
2.
But his mark has been left as the guy I dropped 23 points on in the playoffs.
It is.
Second half.
Second half.
About to begin. 20-17 YFR. 3-point lead. Let's see what this has in store for us.
A shout out to Yaakov Klein. What a legend. In the
He
stands.
doesn't go to any school that participates in this league, but he's always in the stands.
You will find him at every school.
I'm just going to say, these Netzach guys in the crowd don't seem very committed. Shout out to Carlos and Gabby's. Love supporting small businesses, delicious food. But pre-game Cedarhurst, I don't think that is a very smart
I heard
move.
Shaquille O'Neal would have 2 sandwiches and a nap before every game.
I don't think you could compare
maybe.
Shaquille O'Neal to anybody that ever stepped foot in Netzach. I think Shaq has 100 pounds and a foot and a half on every single person in that building.
Yep.
Guggenheim dribbling up top, gets it to Braun, swing it around. Good ball movement, at least an open Dahari 3.
Sultan.
And Hermes gonna bring it up. Looking at Wisnicki driving in. Mid-range jumper, short. Guggenheim with the rebound, Wisnicki lurking, pulling the Jose Alvarado.
The guy's counting for 8 seconds. We're
Grand
at like
theft with
6,
Snicky?
7.
Nope.
Okay, I was wrong. Guggenheim picking it up. Puts a hand there. Layup.
Ooh,
Wow.
tough finish. Right side, flings it up and gets it to fall. He's looking to tie the game at the free throw line. And already a great start, aggressive look for Guggenheim.
Shmuel, how many points is Guggenheim have on the night?
Shmuel, stat check.
Doing the math.
8 points, looking to make it 9.
9 points.
And he connects. You know what?
And tie game.
We've been talking about free throw shooting all night. You gotta make them to win a game. And he's made, I think, every single one. As he got the deflection
Playing aggressive.
over and back.
Ooh.
You steal a support, lands in the backcourt. Great aggressive defense. You know,
Nice
jumping the gap, and Guggenheim forces the turnover. And they're gonna look to take their first lead in a while now. Dahari looking,
Oh, wow.
drives into the
Dahari.
paint.
He is,
Big move.
he is a beast.
Yeah, he's a tank down low, and he's hard to
That's
change
Sparty
his
genes in
path.
him.
I don't know what's being Svarty had to do with that, but that was a big take for a big man. Wisnicki moves the ball around,
Pump
ball
fakes,
fake.
gets
Hermes
almost the
gets
whole
it back
team.
to Wisnicki. Into the middle, Adler, swing, down low,
The
Sinetsky.
ball movement by YFR this game
Foul
has
call.
been impeccable.
Yeah, it's been
It's
immaculate, if you will.
immaculate.
But you know what it hasn't generated? Open shots. And I know it sounds weird, but once they create a little bit of space with this great ball movement, as Adler gets in the
going
middle
up.
of paint. But they haven't been aggressive with the nice amount of space they've been given. And they're just expecting open shots as Guggenheim. A nice crossover, but forces a turnover. Ezra Braun with the travel.
But if you look, Chavetz Chaim, wow, in the lead.
22-20. Oh, a carry. That was an easy call to make if you're the ref. He just hovered the ball.
We got an act of shock on the YFR bench by that.
Yeah, well, you know what? They're wrong. They're wrong for
They are.
thinking that it was a bad call, because it was a great call by the ref. Suspended the ball in the air, kind of palmed it a little bit. It was just not legal. Oh, and Dahari.
He goes in like a tank.
Yeah, the bigger they are, the bigger they fall, and he's been falling pretty hard. Hard fouls by this YFR team.
Guggenheim in the
These
corner.
Falcons aren't flying so high. They're clipping Chavetz Chaim's wings on the drives, if you will. Wow, what an analogy. Can we appreciate that for a minute? That was unbelievable. Dahari gets to the middle. Sultan doesn't go up with it and steps on the end line, and it's going to be going the other way. Unforced turnover, really. Dahari doing his thing, getting to the middle of the paint, and Sultan not being aware of where he's standing, and an unforced turnover. YFR is going to look to tie it up or take the lead, depending on shot
Jack
selection.
Jacobowitz, is Jack in the comments?
Jack's in the comments?
I turned on the comments just now.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's
Jack
so cool.
just asked why I am here.
As Snicky gets the finish. JJ Ostroff, unfortunately, unable to be with us. He's at a wedding right now. Mazel tov.
Well, you guys got to get used to me because varsity's coming up, and Mr. Diamond over here, future Rav, but he is automatically on the varsity team.
Yeah, well, as a 3-second violation, well, yeah, it was more like a 30-second violation. They could have called a shot clock violation in the paint right there.
JJ Ostroff is also
Go the other way.
has a very big chance at making
Yeah,
the varsity team.
You know what? If you're interested in announcing our games, then let us know.
Nahari with the hustle jumps on the ball, making it a jump ball.
Nahari all over the place. As this time they got the substitution in time. And Nahari checks in. We have 2 Naharis. You know what I realized? We still haven't gotten number 18's last name down. I know we do the Chavetz Chaim games now, and they have a lot of long last names that we've decoded, but that's one I haven't been able to figure out yet. Number 18.
Number 18.
Let us know if you're watching and you know how to pronounce
A steal by Guggenheim. Guggenheim is such a great defender.
Yeah, he's always on the top of that key, but he's always, arms are up, he's always moving around and doing what he's got to do to play effective defense. Euro, middle of the paint, English, can't get it to fall, but he's going to head to the line for 2.
YFR has 3 fouls in the first 5 minutes.
Oh, 3 has 3 fouls.
Oh, thank you, Shmuel, for that.
3 has
The younger
3.
Nahari has 3 fouls. And that
His-
just messes
his
up
third.
the
It's
rotation.
The
almost
team.
like how many sets you had in goldfish today.
Okay. Nahari, he's got 3 fouls to match his jersey number. As Guggenheim creates space, vertical defense by Adler forcing the miss. Great job. And
Rebound by the
Tough
longest last
defense.
name in the game.
oh, it starts with a V.
I think it rhymes with Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire.
What the heck did you just say, man?
Wait, how's that pronounced? Worcestershire. It's something around.
Let us know in the comments.
If you could spell that without Googling it.
You can spell that in the comments without Googling it. I think you deserve a
A
prize.
snatch steal, looking like Goaty out there. Oh,
Yeah, you know what? A shout out to another all-star in the NBA. Buskila, nice to the middle of the paint off of the Wisnicki pass.
I'm sorry over there. It's my first time holding the camera. I completely missed that layup. But
Oh, well, in case you didn't know what happened, Wisnicki dives in the middle of the paint, dumps it off to Buskila on the baseline, and a tough finish to go. As blocked by Adler, blocked from behind on the secondary defender, Sinetsky, and Buskila's going to bring it up. Hermes for 3. Bucket! The hoist was moist, ladies and gentlemen. And this game is going back and forth. A 5-point lead for YFR. Guggenheim bringing it up. They're going to look to get their offensive rolling like it was in the beginning of this half. Guggenheim going strong, no call.
this is the first
Could've
time
been a
I've heard
missed
the
call.
crowd the whole night.
White ball.
White possession. He's on. Adler
In
has.
case you
how
didn't
many
hear that
fouls?
entire speech that was screamed at us by the ref, the Declaration of Independence took shorter than that foul call.
Yeah.
But it was, he wanted to make sure that we knew it wasn't a jump ball by screaming no, 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 and explaining how
Nahari
he
cuts
pushed.
in.
Beautiful
Guggenheim
backdoor
finds
cut.
him.
Beautiful find. He had a telescope there and had him on pinpoint from deep. Beautiful laser focus on the baseline cut. Floater by Wisnicki.
He answers right away.
Pretty floater, looking like Trae Young out there. Shannon looking to check in, and Guggenheim's going to bring it up. Trying to close the 5-point gap here. YFR leading 29-24.
Guggenheim for 3.
Oh,
Adler going up strong for the boards. He has 4 fouls already with 11.
Adler has 4 fouls?
Yes, with around 12 minutes to play. He got to be careful. Gets
Wisnicki
in the
cuts
paint.
to the middle.
And one.
And Wisnicki is animated right now. He is hyped after that finish.
I might have missed that one as well, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
The fans at home are crying right now.
All 10 of them.
An 8-point lead. Excuse my math there for a minute. But this was a Chavetz Chaim lead just moments ago, a 2-point lead. Converts the free throw, and it's a 10-0 run. It was 24-22. No, it wasn't. My bad. It was 22 up.
Whoa. He took his own ankles over there.
It looks like he lost his footing. Looking at it for three. You know, they're looking to cut back into the lead in chunks.
Euro-ish.
And a foul. Let's see if he's going to head back to the line. Well, Chavetz Chaim, their issue right now is they're looking to cut into this lead in chunks.
YFR is up by 8 points.
They're trying to make that hero play.
You cannot foul there.
They're trying to make that hero play, and they're trying to get right back into this game quickly, but they don't realize the way to do that is through defense. And just taking threes early in the shot clock is not going to help your cause right now.
He hits the first one. That subs, one of the Daharis is out.
Sultan coming.
Sultan going to take over Kanderstein. Kanderstein has not realized that he's going out yet.
It took a while. The YFR fans are looking for a technical as they had 6 on the floor for a little bit there.
YFR fans are in the crowd today, it seems. At least one section of it.
At least maybe 10 people, yeah.
Shout out to those 10 people. Minion.
Yeah.
Oh, he
that
has
was
both
nice.
of them.
Did you hear that sound? Make that into a ringtone or something. That was beautiful. Timeout. YFR is hyped. You hear him clapping it up, and a 10-point lead balloons for YFR. They inflated that fast, and 34-24. It was 22 up just moments ago. Let's see if Chavetz Chaim can cut their way.
We got Nishmas suiting up for next game. Nishmas versus Darche.
Doesn't matter. They're all out of
both
playoffs
out.
anyway.
But
speaking of Nishmas, YFR faced off against that very squad last week, and beating them is an understatement. Let's just say that with a win, 64-27. I don't even have words to say for that. That's incredible.
Nishmas lost by 40 last week and 50 the week before to Chavetz Chaim.
That's got to be some sort of
achievement.
History. Yeah, that's history in the making right here. The NBA in the Charleston Gymnasium. Under 10 minutes to go. 10-point lead for YFR. And let's see if Chavetz Chaim can climb their way back into
the paint. Oh, strong foul on the shot. And they're at 6 fouls with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, one more and that gets them into the bonus.
11 is at 3 fouls.
You know what you gotta see? Dahari barging into the paint like that as he converts that free throw.
That was quick.
When he gets into the paint, it's very hard for the defense to stay in front and vertical.
He's been putting himself at the line the entire night so far.
That time, you got both to fall. You know, his free throw shooting started up a little bit sloppy this game, but he turned it up and he's trying to get this team back into the game. The star players, Guggenheim and Dahari, are going to have to take the reins on this thing. And
the ball movement at the top of the key. Oh, what a block by the unnamed man. I know.
Czechoslovakia gets the block. Guggenheim into the middle of the paint, kicks it out, corner. Braun, pump fake. What's the call? 3 seconds.
3 seconds on.
I do not have change for a 10. I'm sorry to the young fan who asked me.
Change for a 10. Wow.
Do people really carry cash on them like that anymore? You have any cash on you?
At the moment, no. I have a $1 bill.
$1 bill? Do people call it that? Well, I guess if you call it one singular dollar. Nothing better than reaching into your pocket and feeling some money that you didn't know was there.
It's our first one-on-one of the game, I think.
With 8 minutes to go, that is huge. That could be momentous down the stretch for this Chavetz Chaim team.
Chavetz Chaim, the whole last game was based off of fouls, with both teams having around 20 fouls throughout the night.
Yeah, 17 and 14, those were the numbers?
In the second and overtime. In the second half and overtime.
In OT thrillers, Guggenheim gets the first free throw to fall. But in OT thriller that game was, and Chavetz Chaim X's out the victory to boost their numbers in the standings, and 4 free throws in a row for this Chavetz Chaim team. And it's only a 6-point game.
2 free throws in a row and a clutch.
Skila dribbling. Give it to Shannon. Shannon up top. Surveys the defense.
YFR is up by 6.
Braun with aggressive defense. Guggenheim shoots the gap. Unable to come up with it. Swing. No, they had numbers 5 to 3. They're unable to get a shot up. And a foul. And Guggenheim he's very mad at that.
Guggenheim's at 3 fouls. 7 minutes left. He's an aggressive player.
Well, Guggenheim started off the game with 2 quick fouls. So you love to see that he monitored those, and he's back into this game very, he's
We have a couple
no
people
foul
in. I
trouble
think
in this game.
YFR has 3 people in. Because Nicky has 3 fouls.
Nicky, no good. That
You
could've
have to
been a
get
foul
that.
call.
Okay, Guggenheim with the board.
Finally pulls it out. They're going to slow it down. That's it to Braun. Sharpshooter. Pump fakes. Guggenheim for 3. Short. That was on mine. It looked like it could have been good. The YFR coach imploring Miss Nicky to take it up the floor slowly. Skila dribbles it up top. Surveys the defense one-on-one right
We
now.
got a Chofetz Chaim dad yelling that there is no time.
So I'm not sure if this is a 2-3 zone or if it's a man. It's looking like I'm not really sure because they're having a lot of rotations and they're having the guy down low going very high. But regardless, he's still able to break it and get to the rim. Very big take. Guggenheim, under 6 minutes, looking to make something happen. Middle of the defense, no good. Got an open look, and they're going to call an offensive foul on the rebound. It's going to stay the same way. Nope, I lied. Called on Dahari.
That was on 2, but I think they're pitying 2 because he already.
I don't know if that's how that works.
in
They don't.
foul trouble.
I think they just thought it was 6. You don't pity a player like that. I know. I fouled out one time. It's not fun. Oh, LeBron jumps the gap. He's got speed. And he finishes it. Wow, what a play by Braun.
Oh, they're passing.
He sees the gap. He saw a lazy pass, and he shot that gap like a rocket.
In the background.
That's up top. We heard the Hari's dad. I'm sorry if it overrides
They're
you.
just
Show the
passing
game.
around so that
3. No good. That would have been a big shot.
Dahari's dad so proud of his son getting that board. Oh, spinning.
Dahari spin
going
move,
in.
middle of the paint, floater.
Oh,
Big shot. And
Dahari's
Dahari's dad he's applauding his son's work.
Dahari's dad getting into it with one of
telling everybody they're gonna have to stand up because he's not sitting down for a comeback. As it's
We
a
gotta
4-point lead.
You gotta make that a champ. Make the stop. Make the stop. Pump it.
That looked interesting. Maybe a travel. I'm not sure.
Honestly, why are we watching the game? You could hear Dahari's dad in the background.
You know what?
What
Maybe
a
we should have
legend.
him on one time. He seems like he's very vocal, trying to urge his team on. Knocked away. Guggenheim playing tough defense. That's timeout called by YFR. Trying to put his team together. Their offense is very sloppy, moving the ball without a real goal, and almost a turnover before that.
We're gonna get Mr.
Timeout called
Dahari
by
over
YFR.
here. Mr. Dahari telling the team. He goes in. He has 2 kids on the team. They might be cousins, but I think they're 2 kids.
No, they're brothers. I'm pretty sure. 99% sure they're brothers.
It's time.
Let us know in the comments if you know how these Daharis are related. I believe they're brothers, though.
Turn on comments. No, we have no recent comments. Those were from a while.
We're not gonna respond to that last comment there.
If you're in the comment section, say hi.
Yeah, you know what? We love to have everybody in the comments. Is this the comment section or the chat?
This is the chat. The comment section goes on after.
Either way, I'd love to have. Oh, hi! So it's Shmuel Weiss.
Shmuel Weiss Shmuel Weiss on the live stream. What a legend.
Shmuel Weiss, if you're on the live stream, who's manning the scorebook, man? Stop lacking.
Supporting his boys out here. Dahari's dad telling them not to let them any threes.
Yeah, well, they got to close out.
Chofetz Chaim is listening here.
YFR living and dying by the three, but they realize it's crunch time. Another steal by Braun. Shoots the gap and finishes it.
Yes,
A lot of lefties on this team. As Braun goes up with a strong hand.
YFR is only up by 2 points at the moment. Oh yeah.
Wow, they cut into the lead in 8-0 run.
Mr. Czechoslovakia clapping his heart out.
Dahari shoots the gap and another steal. This is unbelievable. Snicky though gets it back and he's trapped in the corner. That's up to Adler, Buskila, and he's going to slow it down. That was a crazy sequence. A bunch of fast breaks, unable to convert on that one. But this is just great defense shown. And another steal comes
It's
up.
a 4-on-1.
They got Braun running. He's the speedster.
Wow.
Dahari ties the game up.
Ties it up. His father is ecstatic.
Wow, the Lions side erupts. A 10-0 run and ties it up at 36.
What a
comeback. This is inspired basketball from this Cavaliers team. And you saw that past chivalry is not dead for these Cavaliers.
Wow. This man is a genius.
I appreciate that.
His brain just works like that.
This timeout, YFR trying to get their team back into it, trying to get them focused.
Stop the Chofetz Chaim's momentum right here. They had like 4 steals right at the top of the key.
This game, this game is in spurts.
We
have a lot of runs. You have one team going out to a big lead, double digits even sometimes. And then you'll have the other side clawing back and grabbing their own lead and then just going back and forth, kind of like a seesaw.
Everyone loves a father coach. A father in the stands yelling at the kids, telling them what to do. And when it boosts the momentum, there's nothing better than that.
Oh, 100%. We heard it. We heard Mr. Dahari shouting. It sounds like he has a megaphone. I don't want to hear what he sounds like with an actual megaphone. But he's been willing this Chofetz Chaim team on, and they've come back from down 10. And you see, they want to make sure that they're on top of the standings with that 1 seed right now. As Buskila brings it up, and he's going to try to
YFR doesn't have any fouls in the last 6 or so minutes, so.
You know what? Honest defense, but a lot of that is because they have a lot of time on the offensive side without much doing.
To the corner for,
good. Rebound, tough rebound by Guggenheim. Up court, open Sultan, and he gets the rebound, the layup to fall.
That is one of the riskiest passes in the whole sport of basketball.
Yeah, but he executed it perfectly.
Guggenheim went up as a quarterback
right
and it dropped a dime to the tight end Sultan.
Yeah, it was a good comparison there. Tom Brady to Gronk. With Snicky looking to tie the game up. Got the little guy down low. Buskila, pump fake.
He goes in, floater, doesn't convert.
Almost stolen away. Buskila, open 3 in the corner. Oh no, he had an open look and passed it up. Everybody thought he was going to shoot that.
Foul on 18. Even the refs don't know his name.
I don't think Buskila realized how open he was, and we're going to try to zoom up here on number 18's last name. Right now, I'm thinking.
How much does 18 have?
I don't know. 18 has 3.
18 has 3 fouls.
These are big free throws for Adler
Chofetz Chaim hit their 6th foul. 1 more and it's in the bonus. And with 2 minutes left of the game, up by 2.
Adler with the miss. He's going to look to call this game.
The clock has stopped.
1.
Great scoreboarders.
Yeah, well, under 2 minutes, the clock is going to stop. Adler, that was a nice looking free throw, got that one to fall.
It's a 1-point game with Chofetz Chaim in the lead.
Guggenheim with the ball looking to extend. We're joined here by Chester for the last 2 minutes of the game. Guggenheim giving it to Dahari, trucks into the middle paint, gets it to fall. We're thinking try drawing that charge. Well, everybody knows the trick to drawing charges is flopping. Well, if you don't fall, there's no charge.
Oh, what is that? You cannot be doing that down 3 with the minute left to go.
Did anybody else see that street ball move?
They want to do. I thought they were going to shoot a 3, but Woznicki drove in, took a outrageous take.
Yeah, well, he got a wild take, but then he threw it off of Guggenheim's head and got it back to his teammate, but they lost the ball anyway.
Are they going to hold it?
They're going to look to hold it. They're going to force YFR to foul, and YFR is not realizing.
Should we bring a shot clock into the Masifta League?
I don't know. Maybe it's something you could experiment with. I don't think it's a terrible idea. And a timeout. Is it a timeout or what?
What they call?
The other way. What was the call? Oh, 5 seconds.
5 seconds. What's 5 seconds?
They were just holding the ball, not moving.
Dahari!
Stolen by Dahari.
Oh, he dropped.
Travel. Yeah, you know what? That was the right call.
What?
He traveled before.
a couple games ago, we saw the Dahari's younger brother get into a fight with one of the Kafisos.
Yeah,
he got
well,
a
that
technical.
was bound to happen.
Controlling your anger management is a very keen aspect.
Yeah, well, in
being a
certain
great
moments, you
basketball
can't
player.
let your emotions get ahead of yourself because you're too valuable to your team to be giving out free
It
throws.
looks like YFR wants a 3 because
Yeah, they wanna tie
down 3,
it.
30 seconds left. For 3.
Skila gets it up. Oh, back rim and out. Guggenheim gets it to LeBron. Looks at Sultan under the hoop. Oh!
Air ball.
And he would have put the game away, but he missed it. 20 seconds left.
he
He's taking for
almost-
3. Oh! Missed it, and they had the look. They didn't want to trap him in the backcourt. They could have trapped him for 8 seconds. They still have plenty of time, but they decide to foul and send him to the line for a one-on-one.
So
Wow, what a sequence. They had 2 looks right there.
12
at an
seconds.
open 3 to tie the game and missed both. One on the fast break by Wisnicki, and the other one a standstill 3 on the wing by Buskila, both unable to convert.
if he hits both
What
of
a
these,
sequence.
he basically seals the game. Up 3, Chavetz Chaim hitting one. Last year we saw YFR down, up. We saw YFR with a clutch 3, and they fouled. So maybe YFR will get lucky if Dahari
These are huge. This is live. Unable to hit it. Who gets the rebound? Scramble. And Chavetz Chaim ends up with the rebound.
Wow.
Wow, they could have fallen on it and called the timeout, but they were
6
unable to get the ball and foul out. for
6.3
Adler.
seconds left on the clock. So taken off the clock with that. 5.7 on the clock.
Adler fouled out. That's his 5th foul.
Should we interview the Dahari father
Wow.
after the game? Oh, we got 20 viewers now.
Shout out to
Wow.
the 20 viewers. This is a close game. They tuned in for a good one. Guggenheim looking to close it out.
Mr.
Making it a
Hurt,
2-possession game.
What's up?
No good.
that's
And
an
another
rebound.
offensive rebound.
It's it out.
Braun all the way out. Top of the key and a foul with 0.6 remaining.
With
And
someone
that's just detrimental. 3 free throws in a row, unable to get the rebound.
0.6 seconds. With a small guy like that, even a small push at the end of the game, looked like a flagrant to me. They're in the double bonus, so he has 2 shots. Oh, Dahari.
Hardy trying to hug
Wow.
his dad, but his dad's
His-
telling him play the game. It's not over yet. And it's no longer a 1-and-1.
It's 2 shots. Well,
Second shot.
okay.
Braun looking to make it a 2-possession game.
Oh,
Can't do it. Tipped up into the air. And that will be the game. Chavetz Chaim is hyped after they pushed their way into first place. Chavetz Chaim beat the undefeated YFR Falcons 40-37.
3-point game.
YFR
What
had
a
a
close
bunch,
game.
yeah, you know, YFR had a bunch of chances at the end. They were unable to capitalize on the many opportunities.
Can we interview the Dahari dad before we
Try
end
to
the live
catch
stream?
the game. No! Let's try to catch that interview
Find him.
with Mr. Dahari. Really an inspirational
Where is Mr. Dahari? Have you found
fan.
him?
See if we can catch up.
We interview
Mr. Dahari, pleasure to speak with you.
No, don't do that.
Huh? Sure?
No.
All right, that's the game.
Thank you.
Play Dahari. That's the game.
All right.
Wait.
40-37. Chavetz Chaim beats YFR, first place. Next game is the last game of the season, and we'll catch you for
See you
playoffs.
in 2 weeks or later tonight. Your
Sounds
choice.
good. Sounds good.
Have a great afternoon.